Back at it once again. All you wonderful people out there in YouTube lands. Jacob.
Robert.
I'm Scott.
We're making this one quick. We're going high and tight with a light crew today because we have a big one. The extended edition of Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets. 2 hours, 40 minutes, 53 seconds. And I thought it best to probably keep this one light. And
First time watching one for me.
well, I know, that's why I'm so excited. I personally, spoilers, I've read the book. So, you know, I might be constantly talking throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, but you also said you read the Event Horizon,
I
which
did
is
read
not
it.
a book. There's not a book.
There is a book for Event Horizon, and I have read it. Moving on, we've been asked to keep these intros a bit light and quick. So with all that being said, to take this audio track up to your copy of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the extended edition, 2 hours, 40 minutes, 53 seconds, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, extended edition. At roughly the 20-second mark, when the camera flies into, through, and past the Warner Brothers logo, simply unpause this audio track and you will be all synced up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets at roughly the 20-second mark when the camera pans through the Warner Brothers logo, restart this audio track and you will be all good to go. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back.
All right. Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
No, I did it first.
You didn't even know what it was saying.
I
That's
didn't
why
say
you-
Harry Potter.
Okay, so you...
Well, the rest of it was covered up by clouds.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I had said the whole thing before it was even written.
You can't say it before. Anywho,
I could too.
what a shitty town.
I don't know. It looks pretty solid. With all those California mansions, who needs a yard? Those are overrated. They just breed animals and pests.
Everything looks the same.
You'd never find in my house. I mixed up all the numbers on the address for our place. So the mailman hates me, obviously. We kind of live out though, so.
He
Good
does
luck.
kind of have a bit of a vendetta against you.
Well, I think it's when I moved the mailbox, he started having issues.
You should
I'm
probably
also
stop.
not getting audio.
I am.
Oh. Maybe she unplugged my headphones. Fucking dog.
Harry Potter. That was a different Harry Potter.
So, he's back at his house?
It's not his house.
Well, his
It's his uncle's house.
caretakers?
It's his uncle's house. Or I guess his aunt's house as well. That's his mom's sister. That's how he's related to her. You may recognize the dad, Mr. Dursley. Have you ever seen Naked Gun 33 and a third?
It's been a minute.
He plays the scientist.
I recognize that the kid too, his cousin.
Dursley?
Yeah.
He was in something I think we watched recently.
Buster Scruggs.
Buster Scruggs. He plays the
that's
amputee.
right.
And he's good. He's real good.
Yeah. I have no complaints.
And Petunia, she goes through quite a transformation by the last one. She's dressed real slutty.
Harry Potter?
This is that Dobby from Dobby Stretches.
No. Looks like Dizzy,
Dizzy.
the dog.
Kind of does, you're right. They have the same ears And snout.
Dizzy's cuter.
A little bit.
Yeah, I guess it's arguable.
Dobby stretches.
There's definitely a lot of movement on this thing, huh? He wears a pillowcase.
It's all dirty.
Yeah, they don't let him clean it.
Oh, it's why?
Because they're mean, vindictive, spiteful people. Spoilers. That's Malfoy's house elf.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It doesn't look very tough.
He's not very
Just
tough.
break Gollum's neck.
He's actually probably pretty close to Gollum's size, too. I have a feeling Gollum would win in a fight, though.
Gollum's a cheap fuck.
He knows magic, though. He has house elf magic. He can teleport and
Are we talking
put
Gollum
up
with the
magic
ring?
shields. Huh?
Gollum with the ring?
Sure. What? Oh man, when you read the book, Dobby really comes into his own. Spoilers, he ends up dying later in the series. It's a tearjerker. I even skip it sometimes when I read the book, depending on what kind of mood I'm in.
Because you don't want
Because I don't want to cry. Openly weep while reading.
Dobby, you're a fucking retard. Get out of here, you piece of shit.
What are you doing?
I fucking hate you. I hope you die.
Could you have him kill himself? You think he's got like the 3 rules of robotics or whatever going on? He probably wishes that a lot. Since his parents are dead and he's cursed and he's hunted by an evil lizard and then his entire retinue or whatever.
Stop it.
That does not look good. Some sort of treacle tart. Kick him in the face. Ba-ba! Poke him in the eye. See, we could put stuff like those up.
Without it leaving open, you could get that on him too.
Yes.
So why doesn't he have his wand?
He's not allowed to do magic outside of school. He does have his wand. Underage wizards aren't allowed to do magic outside of school.
Makes sense.
No. The special effects on this are flawless.
That's inconspicuous, right?
How do you make it go sideways?
Well, I guess, shouldn't you question how it's flying?
It's magic.
But you question how it's going sideways.
Well, I've driven a car. It would be hard to make a car fly, right? Up and down probably wouldn't be too hard. And you could do like turning, like if you could turn it by the wheel, but to have it move laterally, I mean, how would you do that?
Yeah, you're right. That's the stretch.
That's the part, yeah.
That's the unbelievable part.
Yeah, we don't even have them yet.
And dead.
You're probably not too far off.
Well, they say that anything over,
Into the shrubbery.
what is, any fall over 10 feet, you stand like a, I forget what the percentage is. It's not great though. Anything over 2 stories, it's a 50% chance.
All right.
Think about the lucky bastards that have like fallen out of airplanes. Parachute gets all tangled up and they still live.
Well, that because you got a certain amount of drag or what have you, right? And they have like a backup board
I'm
that
gonna
makes
say
you spin.
that was a pretty flawless landing. Right?
It's pretty good. It's quiet.
Better not.
They didn't die.
Oh, yeah, shh. Now that we've parked our car in the gravel driveway out front, incredibly loudly, shh.
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride at Disneyland.
Whose house are they at?
This is the Weasley's house.
And they live in Neverland?
No, they live outside of a normal town in like a magic neighborhood. I forget what it's called. The building itself is called the Burrow.
Time for a spot of breakfast.
Chuck in. Her jumper was on the cat? What the hell is a jumper?
It's like a sweater right now.
How would somebody shrink it and put it on the cat? She doesn't even know me.
I like the idea that she's walking around with that pan filled with like fry oil and eggs.
Just jumping it on people.
Yeah, it's not safe at all. He's a bit of a hypocrite too, Leon. That car is an enchanted muggle artifact. But he's like, no, it's fine when I do it.
Pretty bratty looking owl. Boy.
Why wouldn't they open the window for him? I mean, you know that he's coming with mail.
Pretty much every morning.
Kind of a mean thing to do.
At least put like a sticker on it to scare them away.
Diagonally.
Oh, what if we had stupid muggles are?
And he's dead.
One redhead gone. 5 more to go? There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. They literally rounded up all the redheads in London or whatever to put him in this family to make the movie. He's got 2 other brothers too. So there's 2 more. Diagonally.
Why would he say it like that?
Because she just told him to say very clearly. Forcefully ejected from the fireplace.
No, we've all been there.
It's just the way they travel is ridiculous. It was hard enough to break his glasses.
Yeah, that's true.
Make sure you duck when you come out the other side. Wham! And he just hits the fucking the top of the fireplace. Somebody's got an actual fire going. He just lands in the ashes. Ah, fucking coal's burning my ass. Oh, it tastes bad. I know, I feel like I could take it.
I'm guessing he's someplace magic.
Well, it would have to be someplace magic, because only magic places are hooked up to the Flu network. That's what they call that.
So diagonally is somewhere in the magic realm?
Yes. This was about to be a whole different movie. Nocturne Alley.
Night Alley?
Getting directions away from there, of course.
I'm into some crazy shit, Harry. I'm half fucking giant. I get into it.
Did you say he's a gay guy?
I said he's half giant.
Oh.
I don't know where he got gay from, but I'm sure he's at least bi. I hate shit falling out of a fireplace. She's already doing like word-free magic.
Well, she said, I'll get us repaired.
No,
His eyes are fixed.
that'd be great. Why are you still wearing those stupid glasses? Io Reparo.
Flawless.
You know what? I'm gonna go grab my wand. I actually have quite a wand collection, but I feel it's very appropriate. Ooh, a cat.
Does everyone just say his name like that? Like with a little bit of surprise? Weasleys. Why would you even travel by flu if it's that dangerous? And apparently Harry can't speak properly. That's why everyone thinks it's so great.
Gilroy Lockhart. All right, I'm back. I got my wand. I feel.
We were all waiting for you to get your wand.
I got a funny wand story. I was walking around Comic-Con drunk, dressed like Ash from Pikachu, you know, Ash Ketchum, and I bought a wand because I was drunk and I wanted to flourish. And we got stuck in a big crowd of people, and I Avada Kedavra'd the crowd, and like this girl right in front of me gave me such like an offended look. Like I legitimately like, how could you? Silencio. That's that hot blood I was talking about.
Yeah, she does. He does know her. That's funny.
I don't know. She's probably almost a match for Lucius Malfoy as a second year. I like the vacant expression.
Yeah.
Burn. Huh.
Because of the flu powder, they're all dirty. You at least wipe your face off. Like, Christ.
How they're even the only ones. There's got to be a spell. Remove Ashio.
Flawless Latin. Get Clenio.
A Cleniamus. In the book, they actually get in a fist fight right here. Lucius Malfoy and Ron's dead.
Did they leave it out because it's a kids movie?
It's a kid's book. They put it in the book.
Yeah, but I feel like the type of kid that reads, it's probably just gonna go, oh, that's cool.
Beat his ass. There's no way you're going to see like 6 redheads walk through a wall and not notice. I mean, just seeing 6 redheads together would really draw the eye.
Mm-hmm.
I love this crash here. Boom! Like, he really is shit.
Trolley?
He's so weird looking. The car.
Surprised we even brought it. There's no way we all fit in it.
It's enchanted. The seats are as big as couches on the inside. There's enough room for all the Weasleys and their whole family and their luggage.
All 12 of them?
Yeah, and it's a Ford, I forget the name, Fuchsia or something like that, something weird. I've never heard of it before outside of this.
Ford Prefect?
Oh, that's it.
No, that's the train's good.
Oh, no, not that. It's something like that. Look at how high that owl looks.
I hope it's the right train.
Look at that mug. Jesus Christ.
I like the animal reaction shot.
It's a smart owl. Hold on, fool. You fly. Why are you even so low?
Don't do it, Harry.
Yeah, thanks.
He's already almost died a couple of times. I'm getting horribly scarred by the steam here.
He'd be alright. The steam is blowing behind the vehicle.
I'm 12 and I'm flying a flying car. Yeah, I'm nervous. Also, lock your door, idiot.
Put on a seatbelt? I mean, it's not even enough that you're in a car. You're in a flying car without a seatbelt.
So where did that train take off from?
The train station out of London. And you get on the platform 9 3/4. It's in between 9 and 10. And
But
it
then
goes,
how did they find the train?
you go through that. I don't know, maybe they know the general direction Hogwarts is in? It's got a dedicated track that goes from London to Hogwarts, wherever that
I
is.
thought it was some other universe.
Nope, it's our universe.
I did not know that.
They don't
I
say
thought-
where it is, but it's in London somewhere. It's got a mountain and it's next to a lake.
Well, if they were traveling as fast as they were,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as they were,
Okay.
wouldn't they be in, like, Scotland?
Yeah, you're probably right. Ford, whatever it was, probably doesn't go very fast. Trains top out pretty low too. So, 40 miles an hour. It's dark, so it probably takes, 6 or 7 hours maybe to get there? This is probably September, right? Because British school starts later than it does in America. And they left at 11, and it's dark now.
Yeah, they've been driving for a solid 6 hours at least.
Yeah? Do something!
We're near the murder tree. It murders a lot of people.
It's the Whomping Willow.
Okay.
This is all your fault. Why did I make a fart noise?
I've never noticed that before.
Extended edition. Pay extra close attention to that rat.
Is the car just pissed at him?
Yeah. It's a sentient magic car.
You stupid jerks.
It looks like he's got chew in his mouth or something. Huh. Dog's probably in there eating all the cat food.
Oh, okay. Busy.
I could have sworn I just closed all the doors.
Sit down.
Damn dog.
Motherfucking dog. Snape's like the hero of the story. He's like the Hermione of his age. Dumbledore. I'd hit that. McGonagall. He's supposed to have Snape. He's supposed to have a little greased up mustache and goatee.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
What you talking about, Willis? Or Weasley?
Watch this.
A
A smelly Acadicus stick. That's Professor Sprout. She's the botanist.
Do you think she wanted to be a botanist? Or do you think because of her name?
I think she wanted to be.
Alright.
Even though when I was a child, and this was way after your time, obviously, because I'm so much younger than you, but my PE teacher, her name was Ms. Sweat. Legitimately.
So
She was
you're
a-
saying that the job was made for her.
they definitely went together so well.
She became a PE teacher because of her last name. Okay. So she became a botanist because of her last name. No, I'm mad at you.
Wait. They're pretty disturbing looking, aren't they?
Horrifying. It's my favorite person ever,
Sir Nicholas?
John Cleese.
Oh. That's why I call Nick Sir Nicholas. Call him Creevy.
I'm only gonna be in this one movie. More of those.
Is it just a big bowl of potato chips?
It look like it, yeah.
You nasty ass owl got my chips.
It's unconscious on the table.
Well, you know,
That
like a falconer, he could have at least like put his arm up.
Did you notice how scared Emma Watson looked? Because the bird was like right in her face. She's like,
It's big. It's a big bird.
yeah.
No.
What do you mean no? It's a huge bird.
This damn dog is trying to get me to.
They explode if you don't read them. The howlers.
All right.
Hey, wait, was that another redhead? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Look at how long his wand is, too. That's actually really long for the Harry Potter world.
Compensating. See how into himself he is? Fucking picture of himself painting a picture of himself.
I thought it was pretty smooth, and you could interact with it. So you saw the little wink and the smile they gave each other. Yeah. Cornish pixies. Why is he snorting like that? They sound like lemmings. So this one's actually kind of funny. So he's the teacher here, right?
Mm-hmm.
He also writes a bunch of books. So he makes all the kids buy his entire extended works. So like all the kids that come to the school have to buy all of his books. That's why they were saying it's so expensive. Because he's got like a dozen books that he's written about himself. So I just thought it was a funny way to fluff the numbers.
Yeah.
Watch you!
Pretty sure I heard one of the pixies go, "We are annoying!"
The Foley artists were having some fun with this one, huh?
Yeah. The one was just in the background shouting.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely the Hermione in this story. The greatest witcher wizard of my age.
I was thinking you act a lot like that Ron kid.
You wish.
I'm just saying.
He's either Finnegan.
I don't know what that means.
He was the little Irish one that I kept quoting earlier. He was the one that said Cornish pixies. Look at the choppers on
Okay,
this one.
okay. Close your eyes.
Okay. I smell trouble.
Okay.
Wait till the other guy talks.
This guy.
Okay. Is he just not talking? Or?
Wait for it.
That's right. A gift from Draco's father. Did you see how powerfully British his teeth are?
I think Malfoy, if you close your eyes, you couldn't understand him.
I don't think that's true. I think I've seen this movie enough. Filthy little mudblood. He didn't even like do the spell. It's called an incantation. Do you think they really have slugs like this in London?
Just giant ones.
Yeah, they're huge. Look at the size of it.
They have slugs like that here.
Not here.
Not in New Mexico, but I mean in America.
I don't know. I've been to Hawaii, which is probably the sluggiest place you can go, and I've never seen a slug that big. That thing's fucking huge. The biggest slug in America.
Hold my beer.
Okay. I don't know why you need me to hold your beer. It's all warm. What the fuck? How long have you been sipping on this?
I like warm beer.
Oh, okay. You're definitely the Weasley of this group.
I already said you were. You can't call that for me.
I don't know. Watching him throw slugs into a bucket
That was one time.
really puts out a you vibe.
That's an organ.
Ugh. It looks like something out of the movie Slither.
Yeah.
I'd knock her up quick. I mean, this is a little young for me, but like Hermione slash Emma Roberts or whatever her name was.
Watson.
Emma Walden. I'd definitely fucking lock that shit down.
They never got her hair right.
They tried in the first couple movies, and then they just gave up. After they were this deep in, the actors could just do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Her hair's supposed to look more like Hagrid's than it
Yeah,
does now.
exactly. That's a good way to put it. I always imagined it like Murderface from Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
Whose hair is supposed to look like that?
Hermione's.
All messed up and
Yeah,
Frizzy?
and yeah, kind of like Hagrid's beard right there. That's how it's described in the books. And she's supposed to be mousy with big teeth.
why would they make that change?
Because it's just too much work. So they can't really do it because she's got straight hair. So you saw what they tried to do in this one. So
Why would they let him print all of or write all of the books and get all of the money for it? That seems a little bit weird.
he's a scam artist. Spoilers. He's actually not a hero that did 12 books worth of stuff. He erases the people's memories who did it and then takes credit for it.
Alright.
Yeah. He's pretty smooth, actually.
That's definitely you. Not because he's smooth, but, full of himself, pompous.
Completely undeserved because he's just taking credit for a bunch of shit other people did.
Doesn't have the same hair as you.
Yeah, I can see that. Hair's a lot darker. Probably a lot less grays, but...
It's also kind of creepy because it is implying he's been doing something to him for 4 hours and then erased his memory of whatever it was.
He's not a very good wizard, but he's particularly good with mind erasing and memory manipulation stuff.
That's creepy.
If you're going to be good at one thing, because it's just a funny spin on it,
Yeah.
Because he's only good at the one kind of magic, but he really makes it work.
Yeah, it'd be a great bar trick.
Look at my eyes. There's actually a mind control spell. I don't remember what it's called though.
Mind controliamos.
No. They have unforgivable curses or something. There's 4 of them, and it's one of them. I like how in poor shape the fucking castle is.
Yeah, there's just pools of water in the background behind him.
And the window's broken, and it's infested with spiders, and the paint's chipping and shit. It's a reflection on the wall? What are you doing? Enemies of the hair. Is that where they got all the blood from, huh?
That'd be pretty dark.
Is it supposed to be like midnight or something? Everybody's on their way to bed? He should have definitely taken a picture.
Close your eyes.
I didn't kill it. So you think they tied the tail around that wing? Potentially he's married to that cat.
Curious what you have all the children here for.
Harry Potter.
Everyone except you three. Why is it always you? So Dumbledore's crazy gay.
Oh, I thought it was Haggard.
He's not. He's just normal gay.
You love touching my cat.
Stop rubbing my puss.
So she's supposed to have hair that's like Hagrid's beard. What's that? They do that in Britannia too? I don't know. It looks like she's lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I know.
She's just petrified. Don't worry about it. They get another cat and fucking magic it up to look like him. Here's your cat now.
You know, I think I fell for that when I was like 5 or 6. Oh, no. The dog's just sleeping.
Don't worry, we'll get a puppy. You'll forget all about it.
I had a cat?
I had a cat once as a kid. Didn't like it very much.
Was that Jesus?
No, that cat was amazing. I was a young adult when I had that cat. No. The painting should be like, what voices were you hearing? Oh.
Ooh, Mr. D&E.
We were joking around one day talking about Snape in the Matrix world because he's like so self-aware and he's like he's got a really powerful imagination.
Okay.
So basically, he would find out he was the one, and then he would just instantly be able to do like all this crazy stuff, you know, because he's got this magic upbringing, and he's actually basically a genius himself. Snape makes a bunch of his own spells, which
Okay.
I'm assuming is pretty rare since nobody else in the entire series fucking does it.
This rat sounds like it's in incredible distress.
You're
right
right.
now.
You're torturing that poor thing. They had a pretty wide variety of animals. One of them had an armadillo.
So you got a thing for her, huh?
McGonagall, yeah. She's the head mistress, second in charge after Dumbledore.
You let her step on you?
No, I'm not that type. I'm more of the step-on type. But I got a thing for powerful women.
Steppy?
I like to be the stepper,
Okay.
not the steppy. Have you ever seen the movie Hook?
Hmm?
She plays Wendy in Hook.
She just never ages then.
She's an old age makeup and Hook.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
She fucking
nailed
exactly
it.
the same.
Yeah, they nailed it. But that movie was what, 40 years ago or something?
Is she still alive?
No,
She
she
just
just
died.
died. Like this year.
Oh.
Maybe last year? But she just died. I'd say within the last
Isn't that
12
like
months.
all of them?
Well, I mean, she's like she was 100 when she
No,
died.
I mean all of the wizards.
What?
Because Dumbledore died.
Mm-hmm.
She died.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Hagrid die?
Yeah, I think so.
Snape died.
And Snape died.
Well, they're all pretty old. Give them a break.
Snape wasn't that old.
Well, he was into cocaine. I mean, he was old for
Who
being a
isn't?
cocaine addict. Yeah, but you don't have that. You don't have that. Whatever his name is, money. You don't have that Snape money. And he started pretty late, right? His first movie was Die Hard, and that he was probably like 30 or something.
I think
when
he was a
started that.
classically trained actor.
Oh, he's like a stage guy.
I think.
He's good. I don't think there's anything he's in that I don't like.
I-
Even Dogma, which I find dumb as shit.
What?
Dogma?
Oh, I think you said Die Hard. I was like,
Did we do Die Hard? I think we
no,
did.
that's a great movie to do
No,
for
I think,
Christmas.
I think we already did it.
I don't think so, buddy.
Ah. I did hear his threat, and teachers listened to it and just allowed it to happen.
He was 69 years old,
I don't know.
and it wasn't.
For his
it wasn't
generation, that's
cocaine,
pretty good.
It was pancreatic cancer.
Brought on by decades
Life.
of cocaine use.
Okay.
So when they did the movie, they purposely casted her a couple years younger than everybody else. They didn't want it to have you ever seen that Saturday Night Live skit with Lindsay Lohan? So they go home for summer break and then they come back, and when she comes back, she's Lindsay Lohan. So she's got huge tits and she's wearing a tiny skirt. It's fucking hilarious. But they didn't want something like that to actually happen. So they're 11 when they get originally casted, and she was 9.
He's not.
I do like how they put all the bullies in one house. It just makes it easy.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean put all the boys in one house?
All the bullies in one house.
Oh.
Because all the bad kids, all the evil kids, the quintessential bullies, so to speak, are all Slytherin. They dirty pool, look at them.
Well, I mean, that's how it is in this, but it's not always good that way. Remember, James was a bully.
Why would they do that?
It's not intentional. It's just
But wouldn't they try and
It's just the type of
make
people.
it so the bullies were
Well, because
better
it's
people?
you choose your own house.
it's based off of your personality. So Slytherin's clever and book smart and blah blah blah, or whatever. Have you ever seen Community?
Mm-hmm.
You know the guy that goes pop pop in Community?
Yes.
That's him. He's the announcer in this. This was his first gig.
Okay.
So that's not a young black girl. That's Rewind or whatever from Community. Pop pop. Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
What?
Yeah, Wood's dead.
I feel like the ball should have subtitles. Sounds like a tauntaun.
Why does he talk like Yoda?
He's not very well educated.
Oh, so Yoda was just stupid.
Yeah, kind of. You think he'd learn how to speak properly after a little while?
You think living so long you'll be able to put a sentence together? I like how none of the teachers are doing anything about it. That ball's gonna kill him. God, I love this game. That's eating popcorn or something. You just totally punched him in the face.
Seems dangerous that none of the adults are stopping that rogue bludger.
Oh, especially look at how strong it is.
It's doing a whole lot of damage.
Yes. They can just magic that stuff up pretty easy, though. Pussy.
Yeah, but you can't magic things back to life. I mean, it
That's
takes
true.
down the whole stadium.
You cannot. That's one of the things they cannot do.
Well, can they?
No.
And it's just verboten?
Nope.
Okay.
They even talk about it in some of the later ones. And you basically bring back ghosts of the people. But it's
Is that
like,
why there's ghosts
No.
at Hogwarts?
no, those are people that can't let go of life. And so they stick around.
It sounds like John Cleese.
Instead of moving on to the next realm or whatever. But they get the Philosopher's Stone. It's one of the Deathly Hollows it ends up being. And it's supposedly it can bring people back to life. Death made it. But it doesn't bring them truly back to life. It brings them back like ghosts. It's my strong hand. Ah, my ass. Pop, pop.
These shitty adults.
Right. That's actually something people say all the time. Because people die, people get severely injured, kids get sent home. And it's like every year this happens at Hogwarts. And there's not that many kids. There's like 7 or 8 kids per year per house. So really, when you put it all together, it only ends up being a few hundred kids at the school. You know what I'm saying?
There's a certain amount of...
But I mean, you're talking like 1 to 3% of all the kids like being maimed or injured or dying every year. I mean, those are such poor odds.
I got a chuckle out of me.
Apparently, he landed on his nuts.
What?
He didn't see him fall off his broom.
No, I know, but how do you do that? I mean, I can understand right now sitting on them, you know, but like, I'm also like mid-40s.
They definitely made pumpkin juice sound good. They talk about having it cold, like with ice. You see the kind of powers this guy has?
Is he actually steps on his nuts? Psst, Dizzy.
I don't know what that means.
Like literally like a clothes iron.
Why?
Because he has to punish himself for breaking the rules.
Elf?
Yeah, he's a house elf. That's the race.
Okay. I was gonna say, are there field elves?
Are there what?
Field elves.
I think they're all the same.
Okay. This is like, wow.
We got house elves and field elves. And we even got fighting elves. Farming elves. Not strong swimmers, but they got a natural rhythm to them that seems to work well. I could definitely go for a house elf.
That's expensive medicine, Dobby. Stop it.
At least, and this is, I mean, that's probably a wicked weapon because it's got like an enchantment so it can't break. So you don't drop the bottle and break it because it's so expensive. So it's like an indestructible club. There's nothing left. What is that stupid dog doing?
Dizzy, stop it.
Sneaky, sneaky. Who's that guy on the left? And he's gone. Well, even if it wasn't
Exposed.
yeah, even if it wasn't ruined, it would have just been ruined right there.
Obviously.
Harry Potter in drag.
Hmm.
Can you see me?
So look how many kids all of a sudden are. Is this every class?
Basically, this is like the entire school.
I'm still shocked that they made Hermione take care of that bludger.
That's a pretty smooth outfit. I like the dueling glove.
What about the dueling vest?
All right, I can fuck with that.
But you would need your dueling ascot.
I have one.
What?
I said I have one.
You don't take that out much, do you?
I don't duel often.
Okay, that's fair.
That's supposed to be a disarm spell.
He's disarmed.
He's not. He's still holding his wand.
Huh. Hermione no longer has helmet hair.
They got sick of doing it halfway through the second movie. And just, all right, she just has straight hair from now on.
Well, it's still curly. It just doesn't look like
It's the
Juggernaut's
bangs.
helmet.
Yeah, it's the bangs that do it. Here we go. He's supposed to have messed up hair, Harry Potter. Apparently he inherited it from his father.
Is that a thing?
Apparently it is in the magic world.
Alright.
So you haven't got to this part yet, but there's magic people that can just change the way they look all the time. So we're going to make the assumption that his hair's magic and it just is messy all the time. He came down hard on that shoulder. That's a snitch grabbing shoulder too. Boom! Right in the nuts.
How? Alright. I've never fallen in my own testicles.
I almost sat on my testicles once.
Yeah. As you get older, just wait.
What does that mean?
You're gonna go to scratch the under part of your knee and fucking scratch them.
So, like, just from the sheer odds of sitting down so many times when you're old, you just sit on your nuts a certain percentage.
Yeah.
Every 1 in 1,000. You know, just when you get old, you sit down 10,000 times. I feel like there should be more control. You know what I mean? You should be able to flex and release, and there should be like a lot more like elasticity to it. Look at how British that guy
With
was.
what?
Your balls.
Okay.
That kid just created life.
He's really eyeballing that snake, huh? Too bad he didn't just start from the head. Powerfully British. They call it parcel tongue. Look at the fireplace behind Hermione. It was like putting smoke out into the room.
I'm sure it's fine.
You don't know that. Why not? Well, at least that tells you how old the school is.
Well, then I'd say it's in pretty good shape.
I don't know. It looks like a ruined castle.
Hey, I built a shed in the year 2020, and it's already falling apart.
All right. Did you build it out of bricks? Did you build like a ye olde castle?
I made the adobe myself.
Why aren't we in the common room right now? I would never leave my awesome common room.
Yeah, right. They got a pretty sweet one. Is this like their study room?
Yeah, I guess.
Quick, somebody come out here. I'm hearing that crazy voice is going to kill something again. Somebody help. I don't know. That looks pretty dilapidated. Covered with moss. That was pretty rough stone too. They don't even have a screen up. There's more water. Oh wait, that's part of the story. Never mind. Because it's coming out of the water pipes. Watch out. Fuck with my wand.
Charge your wand. His name is Fletch?
Filch. I don't know why I thought he was supposed to have green eyes. Harry Potter, I mean. I think he is supposed to have green eyes. Is that supposed to be snow? I don't think spiders like the snow. I'm just going to say it.
Potter.
Harry Potter.
I'm starting to think maybe you also killed your parents, Harry.
Isn't there some way to tell if they're lying, some sort of magic or something?
They do have a truth serum. Snape, the super genius, is actually really good at potion brewing too. That's why he's the potions master.
I didn't know there was a potion. I think that was in the first one.
Mm-hmm. So these are all the former head mistresses and misters of the school. Fuck you, hat. Shut up, hat. The fuck?
It's the Oogie Boogie Man.
You never read any of the Discworld books, but they have a pretty funny hat in that one, where it's like, basically it's like the hat that the head wizard wears. In the Discworld universe, the more contact something has with magic, the more magic it becomes itself. And so you have all these like head wizards for 1,000 years wearing this one hat. And so it becomes itself like powerful magic artifact.
Did you just kill my
I
brother?
know, right? This poor kid gets fucking blamed for everything. What? He looks like he's having trouble moving, huh? So Harry's wand has an item at its core that it draws magic from. His is a phoenix feather from this phoenix.
Harry Potter's or the Wizards?
Harry Potter's.
Huh.
He is the same. It gave two feathers. His wand and Voldemort's wand.
He looks like he's about to die at any moment.
Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be like 160 or something.
He looks it.
He definitely does, especially with that beard. It's actually, have you seen, after this guy literally dies, they have to recast it. And have you seen the guy that they recasted it with? It's actually a little bit better. Because even though he's so old, he's supposed to be like very intimidating and very spry.
And he is not.
This does not have
Either
that.
of
No,
those.
yeah, exactly. He's just old as shit. So he's supposed to be old as shit and intimidating and, spry. He's the most powerful wizard alive. Full stop. And this one doesn't really convey that.
Mm-mm.
It really looks the part, though. This guy.
So they've been here for 3-4 months already?
Yeah, that's just how, because the whole book, this whole movie takes place over 1 year. Well, I
One
guess
semester?
No, one school year,
Okay.
which is a couple semesters or whatever. I'm not sure how they
4
divvy it up.
semesters?
No, that's 4 quarters. I think there's 2 semesters. But again, I'm not sure how they do it in Britannia,
In jolly old England?
in London town. What? We gonna do butt stuff to him? I don't understand. Uh-oh. You don't want to fuck with Hermione. She's mastered every spell, everything that she can master at her age. She's already done. Everything they've given her access to. And she's such a good student, they give her a time machine. So she can take double classes. So what she ends up doing is she goes to one class and then uses her time machine to go back in time an hour and take another class. And she does basically 2 years worth of work in 1 year.
Why would they do that?
Because she's basically a prodigy.
Better than Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm. She's literally the greatest witch and wizard of her age. Just like Snape was his, Dumbledore was his, generations, whatever.
Nothing to see here, just floating cupcakes.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, look at, they literally have their arms full of fucking desserts and shit. Would you really idiots. This is literally like what Hermione made roofies. They didn't even look good. I wouldn't eat that.
Well, I probably would, but
I mean, just make it at least look good. They'd look incredibly weak. Just make it a chocolate cupcake and put like whipped topping on in a funny pattern or
did
something.
you say whip?
Whip.
Right.
And so the potion's actually supposed to change. It changes color depending on what you put in there. So it depends on the person. So because it's crab and goyle, it's like revolting, vomit and pig shit. Like when Harry Potter does it, it becomes gold, and it's like sweet because he's like a genuinely good person. This is one of the things that actually started my quasi-furry journey, was seeing Hermione. She becomes a cat girl in this, and it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. This movie fucked me up. I'm just gonna say it.
It's so real.
It's a product of its time. This was 2002. It came out after Jurassic Park, but not that long. There's probably people that worked on this that did Jurassic Park. Harry Potter. That was awful.
I'm gonna guess she turned into a cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did
I mean, I did just say that.
Yeah. Kind
So
of.
that probably helps a lot. I'm Crab. That kid's got some beefy ass mitts. Did you see that?
That was apparently an improvised line because he couldn't remember what he was actually supposed to say.
Motherfucking Malfoy. So they're in a dungeon, right? That's where Slytherin's
That's where you
house
put
is.
all the evil kids.
Yeah, it's actually under the lake, they say. However that works. It's probably small. You sound an awful lot like Harry Potter.
Expelled.
fuck you, Malfoy, and then just run away. They really should have taken that as a chance to beat on him a little bit. I would have sucker punched him for sure.
So a lot of distrust in the friend group.
What a catty bitch. Alright, check this out.
I'm just gonna open the door real quick. Hopefully they're not doing anything. Oh shit.
Yes. Just show it already. Oh, there it is. I am. Oh. I am. She been licking herself? What the fuck?
This massive drain right into the sink. What are you guys doing in the girls' bathroom?
No. Oh, it's so cold.
Toilet water all over it.
Brian.
God, it tastes terrible.
Malfoy was mean to me today. Can't even get a ballpoint pen. Come on. They don't have Bics in the Wizarding World.
You know, really import a Muggle artifact.
He's got pretty good handwriting.
I think a lot of it's the quill.
Think so?
No. Tom Riddle?
Tom Riddle. Tom Malfoy Riddle. Who writes F's like that? Is that like the British way?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid British. British. Exclamation point. Oh, shit. Pussy. At least throw a year on there.
This toilet book just brought me back in time.
Wizards, you'd be crazy.
I think I was time traveling in his pajamas.
Why? That's the way to time travel.
Right? Comfort over style, huh? A push? Don't ignore me, you piece of shit.
Very respectful.
Spoilers, that's Moaning Myrtle. Look how many buttons that fucking cloak has. A name like Dip It.
Did Harry Potter say that exact same thing to him earlier?
To Dumbledore?
Yeah.
No.
But Dumbledore said the exact same thing to him, right? Is there something you would like to tell me? No, sir, nothing.
Oh, okay, maybe he did. I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess. But I think that's mere coincidence and has no deeper meaning or significance.
That they said the exact same thing?
Mm-hmm. It's probably just a go-to Dumbledore line.
So capable of petrifying people. Oh, she just got killed. She was petrified.
Yeah, she was killed. He's awfully emo. A young Hagrid. That was intense.
I like the way it said under all three of them.
So the slugs eat flesh? Are they flesh-eating slugs? And it's a repellent? Or does it like eat the flesh of slugs? That's what the repellent does.
Huh.
Or I'll get you. That's a moleskin coat that he's wearing.
It's made of mold then.
It's made of moles.
Oh.
I'm assuming. Harry Potter. Man, they really fucked up your shit.
Who's shit?
Harry Potter's.
Uh,
They even broke his curtains. So he shares a room with all the other boys that are his age. And so there's like 7 of them or something in the room. They have their own little curtain-in beds, and their trunks go at the foot of their beds. And that's it. That's all they get. That's their space. So, you know, Gryffindor's all the brave people. Slytherin's all the sly people. Whatever, Ravenor's all the clever people. And then everybody else goes into Hufflepuff.
so you'd probably be Hufflepuff.
No, I'm Griffin for sure.
Mm.
Gryffindor. Yeah, brave as I am strong.
I think you're pretty Huffle.
Pretty Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
You're just saying that because it sounds funny. But no, I'd be Gryffindor for sure.
Really? You think?
Yes.
I think Robert's way more Gryffindor than you.
No, he's Slytherin for sure.
What? Because he's French?
French Canadian.
Damn.
I think that's actually one of the requirements.
Harry stops. No, Harry.
What are you doing, Harry? No. So this is their common room.
Doesn't seem to be very many of them in a common room.
So this is probably all the Gryffindors in the school.
Oh.
Right here. So like I said, there's probably like 50 of them. And then between all the houses, there's probably 200-300 kids, you know?
Okay.
And I think there's 7 years, and then there's probably 7 kids per year, roughly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just about. I mean, look at how many of them are here. 2 of them are petrified so far. This is all your fault. Harry Potter.
It's a good thing that person who ransacked your room didn't find it.
Look at this fruity ass cloak. And then just leave it. His door opens out.
Blam! Oh shit!
It's like 8 o'clock. Be up all night.
Yeah, British tea is notoriously weak. Bubby. They're already cuddling under that
The
thing, huh?
Hobbits had one of those.
What was that?
I think the Hobbits had one of those.
Cloaks?
Mm-hmm.
Elven cloaks of invisibility?
Mm-hmm. Be funny if they had the same pattern on the inside that this cloak has. I recognize where I know him from.
Which one?
Him.
Lucius Malfoy?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the movie Soldier? He's like the evil commander of the new soldiers and soldier. He's the one that tells them to nuke the planet. Huh?
The Dragoons? I
If
think
that's
you're
what they're
thinking of
called.
the Patriot.
He is in the Patriot too, but no. I'm talking about his most famous role.
And that's not the Patriot?
No.
Or this?
No.
It's some movie called Soldier.
Yeah, Soldier. Remember the Kurt Russell joint? Where he's like a kid trained from birth to be the perfect soldier, and then he sucks. So they throw him on a garbage planet. And
Yeah.
then he's the bad guy, commander in that one. His most famous role. Most famous this role. I think his big bow. It's cute in his hair.
So he can see them?
Yeah, so supposedly Dumbledore can see things that are invisible. He can see things, even death can't see them in that cloak. It's a true invisibility cloak. But for some reason, Dumbledore can see it. And so can the cat, Miss Norris. Filch's cat. He's a boarhound.
He eats boars?
I think he hunts boars. Just how many fucking spiders he has in his house. Which actually tracks. Because in Hagrid's coat, he actually has a family of church mice that live in his coat.
Does he in this?
He does in the book. They never bring it up in this. Except I think his coat gets attacked by an owl, but I think it's looking for money.
He's getting bugged by that.
He gets bugged by an owl. He actually gets the paper, and you have to pay. The owl delivers the magic newspaper every day, and you have to pay it 3 shillings or something like that. Their money's different. It's like Canucks, Silverados, and I
You
forget.
said Canucks, and I thought you meant like Canadians.
It sounds a lot very similar, but I forget what the third one is. But there's a third one, a magic third one.
Aren't there tormentors here?
No, that's not this book. That's the next one, The Prisoner of Azkaban.
The best one.
Arguably the best one.
Arguably.
Arguably. It's one of the shortest books. The books kind of like peak. The first few are kind of short, then they get really long, and then they get short again. Shut up, Ron. Pussy. He's actually scared of spiders. That's like his character development.
Well, that's natural.
Yeah, well, Harry Potter's not. Because he grew up in a cupboard under the stairs that is infested with spiders. So he's basically grown up his whole life sleeping with spiders. So they don't really faze him much. Show how they're walking through this tunnel of increasingly larger spiders. Like the deeper they get, the spiders get bigger and bigger. This is what Aragog is. A spider.
That's the spider from 50 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Hagrid actually gets it a wife and starts breeding giant spiders. It's like the spider from Lord of the Rings.
Sheila. You're supposed to say, "You fucking nerd."
I don't think that's the name.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a monster.
Right. Well, that's convenient.
How would you know that if you don't speak of it?
It does make sense though, because they can't blink or whatever, and so if you look at it in the eyes, it petrifies you. So if it like looks at a spider, spider's pretty much fucked. 'Cause they even have like eyes all the way around their head, right? That's like a spider thing.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like that? All right, we'll be going. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
It's like, man, Hagrid is a monster. He should be in Azkaban for this.
Dad? This is a pretty well-spoken spider, too. Use your wand, fool. Oh yeah, magic.
We're all scared of the car.
Well, I mean, there's not much they can do to it. They just leave the dog. It's got a real, like, Jurassic Park feel to the music.
There was one part where I thought the music sounded very Jurassic Parky.
I've gotten that a couple of times. This especially. Oh, it's touching my face. Oh, no.
Takes his head.
That was right through his face. You saw him put his head back. Roll up your window.
Imagine how much it would take to feed all of those spiders.
This does seem a bit excessive, but there is literally an army of giant spiders that live in the forest. It comes back later in the series. The evil people are attacking the castle, and they actually drive the spiders into the castle. All the giant spiders. But I don't think there's this many. There's like thousands here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That seems a bit excessive.
But yeah, I mean, what would it take to keep that much alive? Like,
Yeah, there's not enough stuff in the
Yes.
dark forest. That's where, no wonder there's no centaurs left. So you pop it into fourth and it starts flying?
Then you have to get his 88 miles per hour.
Okay.
Thank you, car.
Which would be, let's see. It's probably at least third gear, right?
At least. Depends on how you drive. I could probably hit it in second gear. I'm getting pretty sick of that car. Look at how small it is.
Is that only from the outside though?
Yeah.
When you're inside, it's giant.
It's big enough to hold all the Weasleys and Harry and all of their luggage.
Okay.
And every one of them has a trunk, plus a trunk and a cage with an animal in it and a bunch of other stuff too.
Which I don't imagine that.
Magic car would be cool, especially one like that. That's got some personality and you never have to gas it up.
As long as it wasn't a bitch.
It just goes, it gets feral. It goes feral and just, it runs around the dark forest for the rest of the story. Yeah, Ron's dumb as shit.
How come every time I walk in here, you guys have guilty expressions?
Yeah, you're touching that poor petrified girl.
Why nobody thought to check your hand is beyond me.
She was actually holding a mirror when they found her. This is all your fault, Ron. Well, he looked pretty dead again, right?
And Mrs. Norris?
A dirty, great snake.
So the adults know what this is?
No,
Okay. I was gonna say that's just bad adulting too.
no.
Like they all know what it is and they just don't say anything.
Yeah, but I wasn't being serious. Redheads are really rare, right? That's like why it took
You
it.
wouldn't guess from watching this.
You're right. How do they know it was Guinea?
Is the snake riding that?
Apparently, it's actually they think it's the hair of Slytherin that's riding it. We look so much alike. I naturally have a crush on you. Is that what they call it? The stalls? God, I hate British
She
people
was
so
taking a
much.
shit.
Yes.
Like, she could have been pissing. Whatever.
She wasn't. She was actually just hiding in the bathroom
Yeah.
because they were making fun of her. Why is she moaning like that?
Like the collar moaning Myrtle
Well, I guess you got me there.
name fits.
Watch this, Ron. All you gotta do is make out with this faucet.
Oh, like
Really making out deep.
I guess.
It's convenient that he just happened to know Parseltongue.
Yeah.
This super rare, what have you. Move it, mutt. This music is insane. Do I have mono on the headphones? This thing is blaring my ears. Well, now what do? You just jump in the hole?
Yeah.
Get beat up by a couple of 12-year-olds. It's like, God damn it.
At least he agrees with him. And he's
What
dead.
if they? Yeah. What if they just killed him?
What good is this? How do you get down there?
We're back up.
All right, you first.
Ew.
I don't know. That was pretty nice.
I understand why people made fun of you.
It's things like this why nobody likes you.
Even your ghost smells.
Well, she's a toilet ghost. I bet it would. I bet it would.
That's a big skin.
It's a good thing he's going up against kids. Because you'd have to be a real idiot to fall for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All of them?
He was actually going to do it.
Yeah, he's a pretty gangster. It's not the first time. See how powerful he was, the spell?
Both of them killed by rock slide.
Pretty close to it. Harry Potter. Way to keep up, Jesus Christ. And he murders him. I think I caved in his skull, Harry.
Why would you think that would be a good idea? Oh, Jake, you've suffered memory loss?
Some sort of head trauma is causing memory loss? A club.
It's true, an adult to actually help move those rocks would have been nice.
Right? Help me move these rocks. Everything you want's on the other side of this rock pile, trust me. I don't know, this doesn't look like a very friendly place. Is this where all the sewers drain? Oh, she's in the water. Oh.
You fool.
Tom Riddle. Tom Malroy riddle. What a twist. She's just a girl.
I told her I'd be her boyfriend.
Look at how pretty British I am. Why? You're really ready to think the worst? Well, I guess he did sick you on those spiders or whatever. He was ready to kill you pretty quick. He's actually half mudblood, Harry, because his mom doesn't come from a magic family. Can you just magic it all up at once? Triumphant music. I'm not done. I could use more help. I never would have put down my wand. I actually rigged up, and I didn't put it on, but I should have. This little wrist ordeal that goes around your wand. So if you drop it or you get disarmed, you don't lose it. It just is tied to a string on your wrist.
Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty solid actually. Boom, 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 boom. Don't look at it, fool. Oh, you forgot your hat. I'd at least put on the hat. I'd at least try.
Well, so would I.
Wait, don't attack me.
It just looks like a snake.
It is. It's just a giant snake. You get a chicken's egg and you hatch it under a toad.
Shit.
Did you hear me? I said you get a chicken's egg and you hatch it under a toad. That's how you make a basilisk.
What?
Oh, that was quick. It should have big ears.
It ate its eyes.
Clawed them out at the very least. Clawed one, pecked one.
Ow.
Right. That really hurt.
Seems like that would be a terrible place to hide.
Where else are you gonna hide? Better grab one of those rats and throw it at it or something. Look at how ooky it is. Why's everything gotta be so ooky? Super rock. Be great if it didn't fall for it.
Turn around now, stupid snake. Because it would literally be stuck.
Got you down, sucker. Body avalanche. Boom. But it'll be like a 16-year-old Lord Voldemort. This is the sword of Gryffindor. It can cut through anything.
Can you use it as a wand?
No.
What's he gonna do against Voldemort?
He's gonna sword fight the basilisk. Can't do anything against Voldemort. He's just a memory. The thing's fucking blind and it dodged your attack, Potter. You fucking suck.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, seems like that would hurt the snake too.
Yes. Shouldn't its snout be all busted up and bloody or something at this point? Wouldn't that be great? This is post Jurassic Park. You know they spent $500 million making these goddamn movies.
And falls into the water.
Stick!
You killed my snake.
Here he goes, do it. Fuck him up. So to make this book that has this memory of him in it and it's a part of his soul, he had to kill somebody. Voldemort. To make this diary. Somebody that's not Moaning Myrtle. Oh, maybe he did kill Moaning Myrtle. Maybe that's how he did it. But he basically, you have to sacrifice somebody to make this is what's called a Horcrux, and it has part of Voldemort's soul in it, and it can like come back. Just like, like this right here. He almost was reborn. He would have been 16 again though, which is kind of funny. And Horcruxes are practically impossible to destroy. You need something super strong. And what's actually doing it in this is the Basilisk's venom is what's killing it. They have to destroy them all to kill Voldemort. Otherwise, he can just come back again.
They destroy what?
All of them. There's 7 of them altogether.
Pieces of his soul?
Mm-hmm.
He's killed 7 people.
At least. He's killed much more than 7, but every time he makes one of these, he has to kill somebody. So he's killed at least 7 people. Even though the 7th Horcrux is Harry Potter. And he actually killed himself when he did it. Now you come back. I could have literally used you the whole time. I liked him better as a guy. Guy Fawkes. That's how they spell it. And you're a crybaby.
Oh, the Tears of the Phoenix.
Oh, like you have to remind us. Like we didn't just watch it 2 hours ago. Oh, shit. There's still 20 minutes left in the movie. We did it. We killed Voldemort forever.
What? Well, I mean, okay. It's a magic bird anyways.
It can carry incredible amounts of weight. That's how they
Magic.
describe it. Its tears have magical powers, and then it's fireproof, and it can carry incredible amounts. Well, you killed Slytherin's monster. That's pretty smooth.
Andrew suspended.
Oh. I always wanted a father. Yes. So those Horcruxes, like that diary, it makes people around him mad, angry, like crazy. Basically, it drives them. It makes them angry.
Normal
bitter.
people?
Yeah.
So that's why his family hates him?
That's why his family hates him. That's one of the theories. Is that's why they're so mean and fucked up to him. Is because he's got this basically tarnished soul inside of him.
Okay.
This is like he's a sorcerer. That's where you're born with the strong magic powers. So he gets it from Voldemort's soul. That's why he's such a strong wizard. Oh, snap. No wonder he was gay. Just be careful, because it's literally will cut through anything. What did I just say? It's also covered with basilisk venom. So if you like cut yourself, you could die. Way to blow up his fucking spot, Jesus.
House elf. You know what's happening to him.
Yeah.
Dobby stretches.
I was gonna say that. For all you people still listening after 2.5 hours, I've been flourishing my wand this whole time.
Stroking it.
Rubbing it all over my face.
Among other things.
Among other things. We collect Voldemort stuff.
Maybe.
He was actually given the diary to hold and keep safe.
He was?
Yeah, Lucius Malfoy. Because he's one of Voldemort's followers. And so it was supposed to be a backup in case something happened to
And
him.
so Dobby's the reason that...
Yeah, basically. Well, Lucius actually plants the diary on Ginny. I guess it's about to explain it right now. But he did this, my guess was to get rid of it. Because it's probably making people at his house bitter. It's probably why the Malfoys are so mean. I think he just kicks him down the stairs and nobody bats an eye.
How so?
Yeah, but I mean, he's still sentient and such.
Oh, yes, of course. Here you go.
Okay, loose. I can't hear anything.
Looks good over
Okay, now I
here.
can.
You didn't have your headphones on? I also like how Dumbledore just lets him come out here and confront Lucius on his own. Ew. That was just in the sewer. Kind of freakish looking. They probably didn't want to make him too cute. You know, just in case.
So you don't want to feel too much sympathy for him.
Yeah, you don't want a little gelfling running around or something.
He was going to kill him?
They're going to kill and curse the boy. Even though I don't think you can. And
He was like, Avada.
that said Verda, but it definitely sounded like he was going to say Avada Kedavra. I told my Comic-Con story where I was walking around drunk dressed as Ash Ketchum.
Killing random.
Yeah, and then we got stuck in a big crowd of people, and I Avada Kedavra the crowd, and that woman looked so offended. He spends a lot of this movie dirty. How did they fix him? Ghost medicine?
No, didn't the spell break when the snake died?
Oh, okay. I had no
Because
idea.
Jenny woke up.
She woke up because Riddle died. Riddle dying is what brought her, because Riddle was stealing her soul.
Oh, no. The mandrake root is what.
But he's a ghost. How do you give it to the? How do you give him a potion? Through the butt. But
I'm just saying.
it's the only way to get to a ghost. You want to properly dose a ghost, you got to go in the back door.
That's awkward.
You look so cute when you're sleeping. Mudblood.
Third haircut for Hermione.
I'm telling you, they just gave up halfway through the second movie. They just gave up. Have you ever watched Star Wars? The third one, the old trilogy or whatever they call it.
You mean
the one with the Ewoks?
so Return of the Jedi?
Is that the third one?
That's the sixth one.
So this okay, but that's the third one that came out back in the day.
Yes.
So that's Warwick Davis. You know, he plays one of the Ewoks, probably his most famous role. He's Ewok number 3.
Jump. I don't know what they said. Something like that.
Yummy or tut? Look at the fucking grill on that one. There's so many powerfully British people in this. Looking surprisingly well kept. They probably deloused him in the fucking prison.
Finally.
First time he got a bath, yeah, right? I had to spend extra days in prison because of you.
Your fucking spider tried to kill me.
I know, right?
Thanks for sending me down there, right?
It was all Hermione. Was it constantly rains burning hot wax down on the kids?
Is that just a bowl of peas?
Yeah, they're British.
But they're not even mushy peas.
They might be. They just haven't been mushed yet.
But then they're not mushy peas.
I mean, once you start eating them, they might get mushy.
No, but
You
they
probably mush them up yourself.
mushy peas in Britainland are like mashed peas.
Instead of mashed potatoes, they do mashed peas?
They call them mushy peas.
I've never heard of that.
Show you a picture right now.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can picture what it looks like. Does it look like mashed potatoes but green?
More money.
Looks like guacamole.
It does look like guacamole there. This is more how I've seen them.
10-minute standing ovation for the groundskeeper.
Where were all those people standing in the middle? They just really hovered around this guy.
Keep clapping.
I don't know why. I never pictured the tables being long and thin like that. I always figured there was more room in the Great Hall. Each house has its own table.
Okay.
Okay, so we watched the extended version, the 2-hour, 40-minute version.
What did
I
you
didn't-
notice?
Nothing. Not a single thing.
Are you sure this is even the extended?
That's what it says. The regular version was like 2:18 or something like that. Christopher Columbus? The guy who discovered America? The fuck?
He's a wizard.
I didn't know that. We have to go back and rewatch this whole thing now.
It says it's regularly 2 hours and 38 minutes.
2:18.
This is 2:38 just for the regular movie.
All right. Well, this one was 2:41. Jesus Christ. Spoilers, people. I wanted to do the Schneider cut of Justice League. 4-hour, 15-minute, 6-parter, 7-parter.
So I think this is it says 174 minutes is how long the extended cut is. That's almost 3 hours.
This was almost 3 hours.
Yeah, but that's 6 minutes shy of 3 hours.
So you're saying we didn't even watch the extended cut?
No, we watched the regular cut. The theatrical cut is 161, which is probably just about what this was.
Oh, god damn it.
That's all right. But 161 is 2 hours and 40 minutes, and 41 minutes. Now, the extended had 13 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
Told you to look for it.
It doesn't exist.
No, it literally does.
It doesn't. You're making it up.
No, but I'm okay. Favorite parts?
All that Dobby Stretches talk.
God damn it.
Sean Biggerstaff. That's a
I'm
funny name.
gonna like my second favorite part was the crew names.
I'm gonna go with the guy that can wipe memories.
Gilroy Lockhart.
Sure.
There's a little after credits thing.
That's a pretty cool thing to be able to do.
Well, they can all
If
do
you
it
could
to varying
backwards.
degrees.
Yeah,
He's
but
just
he's good at it.
Yeah, that's his thing. His like
But it'd
specialty.
be good to have that paired with other skills as well.
Well, if you're fighting anything but a human, if you're fighting a human, that can be super badass. You're like, oh, you love me. You forget I'm your enemy. That kind of stuff. Or if you can manipulate their memories. You
Right.
always loved me. All right, Robert, what do you got?
I don't know.
What about that cat stuff with Hermione? I mean, I know she's a little young in this, but I was young the first time I saw it.
The one that still is funny to me is how upset that Mr. Dursley was. I'm sorry about my nephew. Like he was about to start crying.
Well, it was supposed to be potentially the biggest deal of his career.
Yeah.
That was a good part. I like that. I like the Dursleys or whatever. Especially the dad. He's really the only good one. In the books, they're a lot better. And they do a lot more with it. So, like, the first 100 pages of the book is like him at home. One of the girls' names was Hannah Hufflepuff.
Like the character's name or the actress's?
The character's name.
That's kind of cool. It might have just been Anna and then her.
Yeah, that's just how they refer to her. She's just a descendant of the Hufflepuff. Nobody cares. The movie's about the fucking heir of Slytherin, and she's just there the whole time. Like, come on, guys, I'm the heir of fucking. They're like, shut up, Hufflepuff. Get the fuck out of here. I hope that snake eats you, or whatever it is.
I'm pure blood. Yeah, whatever. Hufflepuff.
Right. Ugh.
He's like, I really hate that my last name became a slur.
It really basically is. We were getting drunk one night, and we were talking about what houses we were going to be in, and it was me and Lloyd, and we just like looked at Nick, and we were both like Hufflepuff, and then Nick's like, Hufflepuff's not that bad, you know. And he starts like, he just knew. Like, it was great. It was such good timing. And he's like, Hufflepuff's not that bad.
I don't know. I thought it was fine.
It's a good movie.
It's fine.
The first few, especially, are really in line with the books.
I mean, it's no, Hobbit 2.
It's better than The Hobbit 2. You have to read the books. It's crazy that you have not read the books.
I don't know. The Life of Smaug is pretty good.
The book?
Yeah.
That's not a book.
No, the movie.
Oh. Schmeaug?
Yeah.
Schmeaugel? You have to read the books. They're so good.
Hobbit? Yeah.
No, The Hobbit sucks. It's really short. If you don't read the songs,
It's still a good book.
you can read through it in a day.
Yeah. It's only like 140 pages, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, maybe without the music. But it's probably a couple hundred pages. But still, that's not a long book.
Maybe 220. Maybe.
Okay. But like I said, if you skip all the songs, because there's a lot of songs.
Because I think I read it in a weekend.
Yeah, exactly. You could read it in a day, no problem. Especially, like I said, if you skip the songs.
I
always
as a
skip
kid
the
had the
songs.
attention span of a goldfish.
I used to read
I
a
still
lot
have the
more as a
attention
kid.
span of a goldfish.
I guess I think phones have kind of ruined me. Because whenever I should be reading, I spend all that time, fucking around on my phone.
Looking at shorts on the YouTube.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of yoga. Like, I'm like a
Voyeur almost.
well, I wouldn't quite put it that way, but I definitely enjoy the art of it. And so I like to watch yoga, a lot of yoga stuff. That's probably my favorite thing.
Look at the butt on that one.
Yeah, you must work out.
Like I said, I don't think it's bad. It's all right.
It's all right. Imagine if you would have watched the extended version. You'd still be watching the movie.
But
Yeah.
I want to know what they added in the extended version now.
I can't believe that wasn't the extended version. I could have swore I looked it up. I don't know how I got so mixed
I
up.
told you it didn't
I
say
even
that
looked
it was
up-
the extended.
I even looked up the extended version. I put the extended version in, and I clicked on the extended version.
Did you go one down?
No, I didn't.
So
I did
literally, it could have been.
It could have been the
one.
next one. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that maybe the.
No, I'm saying it's probably a special.
I'm saying maybe the more popular one got preference
no,
and bumped
no,
above the
no,
extended.
No, you probably just have to buy the DVD or something.
Did you look?
No, I told you I didn't look. I told you I did not scroll down one.
Well, after we're done with this video.
Okay, well, we won't cut right at the end.
Okay.
We'll stick around for an extra 5 seconds, and we'll say whether or not, all that stuff you were just saying. We'll see.
We're gonna have to do something at the beginning. Else people will get the extended edition because that's what you said, and then
I'll just put in a thing, not the extended edition. But I kept saying the time. So, because I kept saying 2 hours, 41 minutes, whatever. So, but yeah, I'll just have to put in the description.
Sorry, guys, we're bad at this.
Hey, don't blame me. I know you said we're bad, but I feel like that was directed at me.
It really was.
Right.
Robert had nothing to do with it. I asked you if this was the extended
Yeah,
one.
repeatedly. I kept telling you it was.
Oh, shit.
Nah, it's fine.
It'll be fine.
You think after doing this a couple hundred times, we'd have something down by now?
Oh, hey, a cutscene.
Extended scene. His newest book.
Oh, I thought he was in Azkaban.
No. He ends up going to stay in the magic hospital because his mind's broken.
Azkaban?
Nope. Just a regular hospital. Muggle wards? I forget what they call it. Okay.
That sounds about right.
Let's see what we got. After these French credits, apparently.
Oui, oui.
What do they say over there?
It was just mostly names.
It was literally.
That makes sense.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Okay, I've lost the mouse cursor. There we go.
How do you lose a mouse cursor
I
that
don't
big?
know. Alright, so Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That was the one we clicked on.
Okay.
Here's some deleted scenes. I don't gotta give you that.
Oh, there you are. Extended cut.
Yeah, but this isn't a reel.
Whoa, the truck's filling up.
And look, it's only 8 minutes long.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just did the only one I had. And I could have sworn I looked it up. And I thought it said that the original, like, theatrical version was 2 Alright, good night!
I don't think so, Jake.